It's done. So I'm on my way right now to go pick it up. I'm excited, a little nervous, but I am excited. Finally getting my car back after how many weeks?
Like 2 weeks?
Like 2-3 weeks. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the vlog when we get there. I mean, I'm excited. You know what I mean? To see how it feels. I'm expecting a whole different type of car, but not really a different car, but a different experience going through the gears. I'm excited though. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We just wait till we get there. You know? So.
Yeah, the only thing, so we already test drove, everything's fine.
The speedometer, huh?
Well, the speedometer is one.
Yeah.
The other thing is, so Sergio's kit, because all of our kits, our first ones, off the first batch.
Yeah.
So like mine doesn't have this issue, but mine has a different issue. But his has a different issue too. So out of that kit, for whatever reason, like the speed sensor, it gives you a faulty signal. But I think it's because like the way that specific set was like cut.
Okay.
Because I don't think all of them are cut like the same, obviously, because I mean they're off in different sets.
Yeah.
So like with mine, like my fucking speed is off. Like if I'm going 30, bro, I'm going like fucking like 80 and shit. Like mine's like stupid off.
Yeah.
But with his speed sensor just like it'll read wrong regardless.
Yeah.
But it'll just send him like a fucking error. It'll send him an error to the dash, and it'll be like speed sensor like miscalculation or something like that.
Okay.
When I test drove your car, it didn't come on until I got here, and it came on, and then I reflashed it, and then it went away. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back on. It's gonna be a check engine light, and I already did the diagnostic on it, and it's the same code. It's just gonna say it just says trouble code, and it says speed sensor, and it says miscalculation or some shit like that. But the car will run perfectly fine.
Yeah, so the tune will be good and all that?
The tune will still be the same power and everything.
Oh, cool.
Because he ran it the same way, and he said he never lost like 1 ounce of power. He was still building max boost.
Yeah.
It's just obviously the speed sensor just doesn't read.
Yeah.
Supposedly Hyundai's gonna fix it eventually. And then with Ruben's car, it's just things, bro. Because yours is perfect. Like yours has nothing to do with like the fucking nothing notches, nothing, like everything goes in. Yeah. That's why I'm like this was actual like synchros are just bad. Yeah. Because like he gets like a lot of problems in third. Yeah. Like, bro, your transmission's so smooth, like it has nothing.
Does Sergio leave you the fenders and the headlights too?
Yes.
If I can give you
right there.
For sure.
The headlights he left them. Like, and he told you about them and everything. He's giving it to you for free, right? Huh?
Yeah, so if I can give you the money for it to give it to him.
Yeah, that's fine. I think what you said you owed him like you owed him like 7, right?
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Okay. And I think he said just like when I think just that one of the high beams just doesn't work, but everything else works. Like he said. But I mean you never really use a high beam, right?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
So
yeah, that's what he told me. And he told me that I should have gone with the 2020 final drive.
I mean, supposedly it's like 5% more acceleration.
Yeah, he was saying that since like he designed the gears like kind of high, the 2020 final drive would
increase the speed by about 5%.
Yeah, I guess because we're under 500 horsepower or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, like the fucking fastest one in the world doesn't even have that shit. And I know because we were there when they built it, and that shit doesn't even have it. It's a 2017, and they have the same final drives. Yeah. Like it has the same one, and that shit makes like 900 horsepower.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, bro.
Like, that shit doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, bro, it's all about horsepower. Yeah. Because like, let's say in a road race, you're only making 5, right? And then the same build, same everything. Let's say me and you, we're both making the same power. Like you're like, let's say you're making 500. Yeah. But we have the same trans, same exact thing. And then you have the fucking 2020 final drive. You're making 500. This has the stock fucking 2017 to 2019 final drive. And this should make 600. Who's gonna win? It doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like it's not gonna matter. No matter if we could be running the exact same setup, and you have the 2020 final drive, and I make fucking 30, 40 more horsepower than you, and I'll still fucking take you. It won't matter, bro. Like you give me don't get me wrong, like that shit does make a difference because I've seen that shit on Jay's car, like but you know also so he had a smaller turbo, so his shit goes a lot faster. Yeah. But I've seen that shit like where it could be a 2020 and 2019, and then one car could just make more horsepower, and it doesn't even fucking matter, bro. Like, yeah, it'll help you like you know, accelerate slightly faster. But if you're running a car that's already fucking beating you by 50, 80, 100 horsepower more, like that shit ain't gonna make a difference. Bro. I'm not saying it's a bad. That's a good investment.
It's an improvement, obviously.
Yeah, it's an improvement. But then also you lose
top end, right? Yeah.
So I don't know, because I heard he has a 2020 in it, and he said before he would go like 170, almost 180.
Damn.
And then now that shit only goes to like I think it tops out like at 147, 155.
Yeah, that's what my tops out at. Damn, it could go that fast?
Well, I mean, I think on this shit, I don't know how fast I'm going because obviously it doesn't work.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, he used to tell me before.
Yeah.
On stock shit, he would go almost 180 on that turbo kit.
Bro, I want to hit 200 in this shit.
200 for lunch.
I mean, just I'm not, you know, obviously horsepower.
Yeah.
You get me?
Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited.
So let's go do the turbo kit.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to find the key for the gate. Yo, and then also on your clutch pedal, I adjusted it to where it can have more spring. Yeah. It'll be slightly higher. Okay.
Okay.
Just so like you could be aware, like don't think that like it's giving out.
Yeah.
I adjusted it on purpose.
So the cruise control works now, you think?
That I'm not sure. I would have to. I mean, I don't even know with the trans now because obviously that shit's different too. But I mean, let's try it right now.
Oh yeah.
Or do you want me to drive it or what?
Nah, you could drive it. Yeah. Yeah.
So then also, if you listen closely, I don't know if Ruben told you like the little like how it sounds.
Yeah, like the rattling.
You hear that?
Yeah.
And you hear it stops?
Yeah.
It's actually just because the gears are just like they're so big that they're like going against each other. So, and I put the clutch in, and it goes away.
Okay.
I mean, that's because like it's disengaging from the actual transmission and it's stopping power. Yeah, let me just give it a little warm up a little bit. Right now it's just on regular MTF. Like on Ruben's car, we put RTF. We can do that if you're gonna plan on racing.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now.
Besides the street.
Well, I'm saying like even like if you're doing like very like, you know, obviously I get it. People go to road nights and shit like that. Like days like that where you're gonna really abuse the transmission. We recommend the RTF because it's a lot thicker. Yeah. It'll just take a lot longer to warm up during the morning. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, because I usually go to the cans like once a week, so I probably should do that.
Okay, if you want, just like break it in for a little bit. Okay. Like you just, I mean, obviously this transmission doesn't need a break in. Like, it's not gonna need one, but
just to be safe and shit.
But it just to be safe, just like let everything like rotate in, let everything like, you know, move around properly.
For sure.
And then if you want to do it, let me know, and then we can just order. Because I usually don't carry it in stock because it's only like very.
Like few people.
Like it's like a handful of people that actually buy it.
Yeah.
And even then they rarely buy it. Like I only use it for my car. I only buy like one. I only need one bottle, so I only get one bottle for my car, and that's about it. Before it was Sergio, but I mean he doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
So then.
Sheesh! That's crazy. Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know about the light right now. It's not on, obviously, but it did come on me. Fuck! I just gotta see how far I'm gonna.
Good. Fuck that. She's already cracked.
Oh fuck! Not trying to get it, you know.
Yo, that's crazy. The shit. You can feel it like really go in.
Like the engagement?
Yeah, like you really feel it. Like I feel like it was kind of dull. Like it was in there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, like the engagement of the clutch.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, well, now I gave it a little bit more, like, you know, spring to it. So hopefully that'll fix like that little issue.
And then Ruben was telling me that like that shit is like really jerky now, like really responsive.
Like the acceleration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously the gears they're gonna be rotating a lot faster.
Yeah. The clutch look good and all that though.
Yeah, that look like it had like a lot of life stuff.
Sure.
But I mean, I also wonder because see,
okay.
You get me? And I'll scan it right now.
Yeah.
So you can see what it is. But yeah, I wonder too because Honda has a traction control. So I wonder if that is causing. I don't want to think so because I mean my soul is. The gears are gonna be like super it's just like it's more like it feels like it's very long.
Oh, gotcha.
Like so like this is first, right? Like how long it feels.
Yeah.
Now you're bro.
Nah, I'm not. You know what? I went a 40 sidewalk. That's why with the tire.
Oh
And
yeah.
I feel like that's
Was it scraping on the side?
yeah on the side marker.
But then, as you can see, like it doesn't affect nothing. Like doesn't affect like the actual like speed or anything. I mean, what the speed, yeah, but it doesn't affect the actual performance of the car.
I mean, it makes sense, bro. Like when you start fucking with shit like that.
When we talk with our data, they were like, "Hey, bro, like it's a race car part. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, what do you expect was gonna happen? You know?"
It's
Like,
kinda,
I was like,
yeah.
well, yeah, just so like we're both aware that it's nothing to do with like the actual engine. The engine.
That's all good, bro.
So, yeah, and if you don't have the app, it's actually really helpful to have.
I need to download the one on here. The Honda hack shit.
Just output shaft speed, wheel speed.
Oh, okay.
Or what is that correlation? But yeah, just pretty much saying like the output shaft speed and the wheel speed sensor are both intended to detect vehicle speed, but each of the components are in separate networks. To output shaft speed is a part of the powertrain. This is just pretty saying like it's like this is part of the trans, and that obviously there's a just so like we're both aware that it's nothing to do with like the actual engine. The engine.
That's all good, bro.
Yeah, and if you don't have the app, it's actually really helpful to have.
I need to download the one on here. The Honda hack shit.
Let me see. Alright, there we go. And then it's just output shaft speed, wheel speed.
Oh, okay.
Or what is that correlation? But yeah, just pretty much saying like the output shaft speed and the wheel speed sensor are both intended to detect vehicle speed, but each of the components are in separate networks. To output shaft speed is a part of the powertrain. This is just pretty saying like it's like this is part of the trans, and that.
Oh, it's like some playing shit.
There is some place though, you know. You give me there is some play, but just imagine like obviously this is a lot thicker. Like if this is like this is gonna be like slightly. I don't know how much by how much millimeters or whatever thicker it is. And then the speed sensor just kind of goes somewhere in between. What is it? This generator right here. So it kind of sticks in close to this because it has to read one of these gears. I think it's like third or fourth. Like this guy, he broke fourth. I think it's third. I want to say it's third, but I would have to double check because I mean I'm not really paid attention to which one exactly it is on this transmission. But mine got a little bit too close and it just ripped it, and then my steering just like got loose. Yeah. Because you know in sport it gets hard, right?
Yeah.
And mine just got loose, but I mean, after I changed it, it never did it again. I mean, I've never had that issue, but I know, like I said, like that's the only thing in my mind. Like I think that maybe some of them are different. Like, I don't know.
Because they're like made per order type, right?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't know if they make them by batch, or I don't know how they do them, like how they manufacture them. But I mean, you would think if they designed them a certain way, they would be all the same. Right? But I mean, obviously they're not all the same. If some cars are having different issues. Or maybe it's the ECUs, bro. Like maybe a certain years are just different. Like his is a 19. I don't know which one's yours. 19. Yours is a 19 as well. Mine's an 18. Mine doesn't give me anything. Ruben's is what, an 18 too, I think, right?
19. Yeah.
18 or 19?
19.
His is the 19.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe it's. I mean, I don't know. Then at that point, that's the thing. Like, I thought about it a lot of times. Like, I was like, what could it be that's making these things like different? I was thinking maybe it's years, or maybe it's like different models or ECUs, or because at Honda I had asked, and there's like different types of ECUs. Like even though it's like a SI, it could have like a different type of VIN. That's like a different ECU, but I don't know if that would make a difference or.
I think it is an ECU problem because E-Man posted that shit like a week ago, and I guess his kit taps into the ECU somehow to send.
I mean it has to. It has to like give signal to it. But I was saying like it could just be the same thing that we're looking into. It could be like a fucking. It's got like this is tell you this right now. But like what they told me, brother, like bro, it's a race car part. Like what do you think is gonna happen? Like you're adding shit that the computer's not even designed to be doing. You
need like a Motec or what's that shit called?
Yeah, I think it's Motec.
Some shit like that.
I think Motec is the only one that works for this because it's direct injected. Everything, if it's like one of these cars, you could do like AEM.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
AEM, but those are like port injection. These have to be Motec because they're the only company that does direct injection.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like besides that,
So I'll
the
take the
lights.
headlights. I'll take the fenders.
I think you need this wire here. So he said like one of them goes to one end and the other one goes to the other end.
Oh, okay.
And they connect both.
Oh, okay.
So they both like get signal or some shit like that.
Okay, for sure.
And then you want to drop this off first or?
Yeah. Yeah.